There is a version of you that has it all together. That version works out consistently. That version eats well, sleeps enough, follows through on commitments, and lives by a clear set of values. That version is coming. Eventually. Once the conditions are right. Once the timing improves. Once everything lines up. Except for one thing. There is no future you. There's only you. Right here. Right now. Hey there. It's me, Core, and you're listening to Exercising Self-Control from Fitness to Flourishing. The belief in a future self who will finally do what the present self cannot is one of the most seductive traps in personal development. It gives you permission to delay. It gives you a reason to wait. It lets you off the hook today because tomorrow is when the real work happens. But here is what that belief ignores. You do not become your preferred self in the future. You realize that self in the present. Every moment, you are doing one of two things. You're either reinforcing who you currently are, or you're becoming someone else. There is no third option. Waiting is not neutral. Every time you delay action, every time you negotiate with yourself about why today doesn't count, you reinforce the version of you that doesn't follow through. You are, essentially, practicing being someone who doesn't follow through, and you're getting very good at it. Personal values do not exist unless you act on them. Saying you value discipline means nothing until you demonstrate it through action, repeatedly, over time. Consistency is not a result of discipline. Consistency is what discipline actually looks like. Most people who struggle with personal growth are not lacking in knowledge. They know what they should do. There is a gap between intention and action. Thinking about your values is not the same as living them. Planning to act is not the same as acting. And hoping for change is not the same as making it happen. This is where most self-improvement fails, because there is no mechanism forcing contact with reality. There's no daily practice that says, today you either followed through or you didn't. There is a mechanism that makes this real. I call it your ACT score. You earn it by stacking days you don't break the chain of your disciplined action. You choose a standard, one simple, non-negotiable commitment for the day. It might be 10 minutes of training. It might be a 20-minute walk. It might be 5 minutes of mobility work. Something small enough to complete, yet real enough to count. And then you do it, and the score goes up. 1 day becomes 2. 2 becomes 5. 5 becomes 30. No interpretation, no negotiation. You either followed through today or you didn't. Your score either increases or it resets to 0. This is what makes values tangible. Instead of abstractly believing you value consistency, you prove it with a streak. Instead of hoping you can be disciplined, you demonstrate it by not breaking. Your values stop being ideas. They become visible. They become real. They become yours because you live them, not just think about them. And here's what happens. Once you have a streak, you don't want to break it. The desire to maintain what you've built becomes its own engine of consistency. You are no longer relying on motivation. You are relying on identity. There is no version of you coming to save you. There is no future window where conditions will be perfect. There is no point in life where you wake up and everything clicks. The only time you have to build the person you want to become is right now. This is it. This is the moment where discipline is either proven or abandoned, where values are either enacted or ignored, where you either stack the day or you don't. Start small, choose one thing, do it today, call it day one. Tomorrow, do it again. Stack the wins, change your life. Would you like somewhere to do this alongside others on a similar journey? I've built a place for that. On April 2nd, I'm launching a school community called Exercising Self-Control. Inside, you earn your ACT score by stacking days you don't break. Miss a day, it resets to 0. Start your streak, raise your standard, and close the gap between intention and action. The link to join the waitlist is in the show notes. That's it for today. Catch you next time.